Hello everyone, this is now part 7b on formal and informal English. And the question is, what are the features or qualities of academic English? So this video is on academic English, which is formal English, but a little bit higher than formal English. So in addition to the 21 features or qualities of formal English mentioned in part 3 and 4 and even part 5 and 6 and 7a, you have to watch all these parts, part 3, 4, 5, 6, 7a, and this is now 7b. All these will tell us about formal English, but this video is on academic English. So part which is formal English, but academic English is a little bit higher than formal English. So that's why you have to watch part 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7a, so you know what formal English is, and then you come to part 7b, which is academic English, and which is a little bit higher than formal English. So we can add the following features, which are often used in academic English writing. So what I am going to explain, you will find in academic writing, which means if you write, in your exams at the university, or if you write a dissertation, which is like a book, whatever, this is the kind of English you have to use. So, academic English avoids using a linking word such as and or but at the beginning of a sentence. So if you write academic English, do not start your sentences with and or but. Academic English is impersonal because it avoids the use of personal pronouns such as I, me, you, and you. So if I say to you, I think that A is better than B, this is informal. Formal English or standard academic English, it is thought that is better than I think that. So it is thought that is better than I think that. It is believed that is better than I believe. So it is thought that is what is academic English, which is at the university level. Academic English does not use phrasal verbs. So put up with, bring up, etc. We have so many phrasal verbs, and there is a dictionary of phrasal verbs. So we don't use these in academic English. So he brought up this thing again. Brought up is a phrasal verb. What is a phrasal verb? You use a verb and a preposition. A verb and a preposition is a phrasal verb. Sometimes a verb and an adverbial particle, which is like a preposition. The adverbial particle looks like a preposition. So he brought up this thing again. Sorry, this is informal because I'm using brought up, which is a phrasal verb. James mentioned that point about waste collection for the second time. So brought up is informal, mentioned is formal, and think is informal. I use point, which is formal, and also I have to explain what I mean by point. What is the point? Which point I am speaking about? It is waste collection, and I change again into for the second time. So this sentence is informal and this sentence is formal. Academic English generally, because we have exceptions, generally explains points using it is possible that, could instead of will. So people will agree with this idea. This is informal. I have to put informal here. Informal for you. People will agree with this idea. The formal one, it is, possible that people may approve of this idea. So I'll make this black. Just this was like a typing, because I prepare my lessons myself. So informal, people will agree. Will is strong, is a probability, it gives a lot of like you are sure. But in academic writing, we have to be modest, and we have to show like we are not, even if you are sure, don't use will agree. It's better to say it is possible that people may approve of this idea. So will agree is strong, it is high probability. It is better to use it is possible that. And also approve of this idea is academic. Agree with is academic, but approve of is, agree with is formal, but approve of is academic, which is higher than formal. You can say agree with, I agree with your idea, this is formal. But in academic English, which is a little bit higher than formal English, we have to say I approve of your idea. So people will agree with this idea is informal. It is possible that people may approve of this idea. This is formal English. Academic English uses specialized words. Specialized words which are taken from Latin, and it uses technical words or register. What is register? Register is the use of technical words, in one's profession or one's job. Or you can say it is the use of, specialized language by specialists who work in the same field. This is a register. It is the use of specialized language by specialists who work in the same field. So heart attack is very general. Many people understand it. But specialist doctors say cardiac arrest. So heart and cardiac are, the same in terms of meaning. Of course, cardiac is about the heart. That's why we say cardiology, which is the science of the heart. Arrest, again, arrest is attack. So if you are a doctor and you are speaking to a doctor, you say the patient, had a cardiac arrest. But if doctors speak to people, they say heart attack. But heart attack and cardiac arrest have the same meaning. But cardiac arrest is technical, it is registered, it is specialist language, cardiac arrest. Heart attack is general language. So cardiac arrest, we use it in academic English because it is formal. Academic English uses adjectives before nouns rather than after them. So you can teach students this way, and if you do that, you will help them to work independently. So I can say this is informal, informal, and this sentence is formal. Anything in blue is formal English. So you can teach students this way, and if you do that, you will help them to work independently. The formal, the use of this method. So as I said here, academic English uses adjectives before nouns. As you can see here, we use method of teaching. You can teach students this way. This is informal. The use of this method of teaching. So what do? I use, as I say here, use adjectives before nouns rather than after, them. I use adjectives before nouns. So the use of this method of teaching contributes to the building of independent students. So independent is an adjective, and use it before students. Students is the noun. The word students is a noun. Independent is the adjective. So I use adjectives before nouns. As I said here, adjectives before nouns. And if you say you can't teach students, this is informal. It's better to say the method of teaching, or the use of this method of teaching. You can leave it as you can teach, but it's better to say the method of teaching. And as you can see, contributes to. Again, contributes is a very academic verb. It's very, very sort of like a formal verb. Instead, like, you will help them to. I'm saying the method of teaching contributes to the building of independent student. So I use Contribute, I don't use help. Contribute is formal. Method of teaching, again, this is formal. Independent students, I use independent as an adjective before nouns. And all these things make this sentence, academic, which is or formal if you want. Next one, this is the last one. Again, try to watch the video again and slowly, please. And I hope you learn from this video. And the more videos you watch, the more videos on formal and informal English you watch, the better your English will be, I hope. Best of luck and thank you for watching the video.